While Congress is expected to begin work on tax reform, last week's failed health care bill may complicate things. One America's John Hines has more from Washington.
The failure of the House health care bill may not only be a defeat for health care reform, it may also hobble efforts by the Trump administration for any kind of major tax changes.
Some people say, okay, we bobbled the ball on health care, but now we'll go to this more popular, easier to accomplish thing, tax reform. Those people haven't been paying attention over the last several years. The reason we did health care reform first, the reason we eliminated $1 trillion in taxes of Obamacare taxes before we picked up tax reform, was that without eliminating those taxes, tax reform needs to raise $1 trillion more.
And raising $1 trillion more in taxes is a heavy lift, says Grover Norquist of Americans for Tax Reform. He says the tax reform package that had been in the works contained several pieces which were designed to generate economic growth.
The tax reform plan that's put forward that the House Republicans and the President are in sync with, most senators are fine with as well, does what? One, takes the corporate rate from 35 to 20, goes to full business expensing immediately, takes the individual rates to 33, 25, and 12, dramatically increases the personal and family exemptions, gets rid of the alternative minimum tax, gets rid of the death tax.
A long list of tax changes that conservatives have been hoping for years, but which now appear undoable on a permanent basis, says Norquist. A plan B could be temporary tax cuts, but Norquist says temporary tax cuts won't do the job.
Now, you can make changes that aren't permanent. Businesses are not going to reorganize their entire structure and move jobs to the United States and create more jobs and move money back from overseas. And people can't reorganize their investments to not have to worry about the death tax if it's all coming back in 10 years. That's why I believe that at the end of the day, they have to go back and redo Obamacare repeal. Something very close to what they voted down, because that's what everybody had agreed to.
It appears conservatives may find themselves between a rock and a hard place at this point, since it appears the defeat of the House health care bill could prevent permanent, comprehensive tax reform. John Hines, One America News, Washington.